All right, are we live? Let's see. Hey, everyone. Okay, looks like we're good. Holy moly! It's the Hannah guy from the Hannahcast. Oh my god, everybody! Ah! This award season is chaotic. Ah! What's happening right now? My god! Oh my god. Yo! Thank you to Mario Mancilla for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Ah! Oh, I see it. Wait, hold on. Let me, I need to find the chat. Like, or at least, like, let me try to get the chat going. How about that? Let's try to get this chat. Right? Like, so much is going on right now. My god. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Hey, everybody. Oh, there's Matthew. Hello. How's it going? My god. Oh, let me try to turn this up a little bit. Okay. I don't know what's happening this award season. Because, like, okay, aside from the guilds being all weird and just, like, just throwing us for a loop. Oh god, Elizabeth Sparkle is back. Hello. You realize Kristen Hannah. Yeah, look, like, and also, you know, with the fires going on in California right now, like, that's also throwing, because PGA, the Producers Guild Awards, were supposed to be announced today, but now they've been pushed, like, later, and I'm just like, God, wouldn't it be absolutely insane if the Oscar nominations came out before the Producers Guild nominations? Jesus Christ, that would be insane. Hello, Joey. Hey, how are you going? Do you think Trump being sworn in as the 47th president affects the Apprentice's Oscar chances? In some ways, I kind of do, because Hollywood has just been very, very scared of Trump. Like, remember that whole thing about the, like, what was it, Variety's Actors on Actors? Like, no one wanted to talk with Sebastian Stan because they were just too afraid of Trump. Although, The Apprentice seems to be doing a little bit better, because it got shortlisted for makeup at the Oscars, and Sebastian Stan got nominated for Best Actor in a Drama for The Apprentice, and even got to make a speech, even though it was for a different man. It was still, you know, like, he still mentioned The Apprentice, and The Apprentice got long-listed at Bafta for Best Film. Oh my god, like, that was big. Still, it, like, but so, like, I think it will have an effect. I'm really wondering if they're going to if they're actually going to nominate Sebastian Stan for Best Actor, especially because here's the thing: if Sing Sing doesn't get into Best Picture, Coleman Domingo is vulnerable, and you can easily slide in Sebastian Stan. Matthew says, I have a feeling they're gonna push the Guild's Oscars a bit. Yeah, I think at this point you would kind of, like, they're probably going to push the Oscars. They already pushed the nominations a week, but yeah, I think we are gonna probably have to. They're gonna have to push the Oscars probably. A24, please re-release Sing near me. I know, right? Sing completely fucked this whole thing. I understand why they delayed the Oscar noms, but why couldn't they just release them online? Well, I think that's probably because they want to make, like, a big thing. Like, it's one thing if, like, the SAG Awards don't have a formal kind of if they don't have a formal release thing, but the Oscars are different. And plus they get, like, lots of views on YouTube for it and on TV, so it's a little bit different for the Oscars. Loving the unpredictable award season last year. Last year was boring. Oh, if we want unpredictable. I don't even know what's winning Best Picture at this point. I don't even know what's winning Best Picture. Because nothing makes sense to win Best Picture. We'll talk about it here in a bit. Do we still think Writers Guild and ASC happens tomorrow? Probably not. I'm not betting on that. Hello. I love the fact that we don't have any frontrunners this year. It adds to the surprise on Oscar. But oh god, yeah, the frontrunners. Oh my god, I kind of want frontrunners, but I don't. What if Sing Sing is like juror number 2? Well, at least Sing Sing got some nominations at places, so at least it has that. Maybe they snub Coleman Domingo and Daniel Craig and Sebastian Stan getting nominated and everyone will be happy. Well, I feel like only it would need to be either Daniel Craig or Coleman Domingo who gets snubbed, and Coleman Domingo, I think, is vulnerable. I think he's vulnerable. I don't know how good The Apprentice will do at the Oscars, but I think Jeremy Strong is safe bet considering how unfortunate Sing Sing industry reputation is. I mean, I think there's a good chance that maybe Sebastian Stan could get nominated. I mean, especially if the movie got in for makeup at the shortlist, if that was pretty good for it. I'd love if Will and Harper got nominated for documentary. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind, but I don't know. I liked Will and Harper, but I didn't love it, though. It felt a little, like, especially with, like the scenarios, it felt a little bit too produced in a way. Like, it didn't really feel, like, as genuine as it could be. This is gonna make me COVID flashbacks when a lot of stuff got delayed, including the Oscars. Don't remind me. Ugh. Oh my god. Like, have you noticed that we just don't really, we've not really had a normal award season in a long time? Nothing's been normal. Everything's been, like, pushed due to COVID. Writers Guild hadn't been releasing their nominations before the Oscar nominations for a couple of years. And last year they didn't even announce the winners until after the Oscars had already finished. And now with the fires, like, everything's getting pushed again. It's like, nothing is, like, the 2020s are cursed. You know, like, the 2020s are absolutely cursed when it comes to award season, because everything is getting pushed every single year. It's like, I don't know what's happening. Sing's still alive, but the path probably lies through PGA. I still feel confident about Domingo, though. Oh, if Sing is alive, it's on life support. Like, it's on... How was Madam Web not eligible for Best Picture? I know, right? The greatest film of all time is not eligible for Best Picture? Like, what in the world? I mean, my god. Like, Madam Web truthers. Speak your truth in chat. And also Morbheads. The Morbheads. We need the Morbheads as well. We can't stand for this. Which, which I'm not standing for this, I'm sitting for this. But, like, we need, like, I don't know why... the greatest movie, again, Madam Web's just the purest of cinema. Like, when Martin Scorsese said the words cinema, this is what he meant. He meant movies like Madam Web, alright? And the fact that it's not eligible for Best Pictures, I might as well be done with the Oscars if I'm gonna be quite honest with you, because, like, yeah. Yeah, Morbheads unite. Fuck yeah, man. Let's see, Nosferatu's performing for critics will do good at the Oscars. We'll have to see. I have no idea. It's still like it's still a horror movie remake, so it still kind of has some things going against it. I can't gift anymore. I can't gift any more subs. I want to, but I can't do it, sadly. But let's see. We'll have to see if the BAFTAs really shower. If the BAFTAs shower Nosferatu in some nominations, then I think we got something. All right, we got something. Thoughts on Blitz? It's fine. I don't love it. It's fine. Although, good God, have you seen some of, like, the audience reviews for that movie? A lot of it is, like, some really racist shit that's being said. It's like, because apparently people just, for crazy concept, black people existed in England during what was it, World War II? I mean, holy shit! What a concept! What the? Yo, Elizabeth Sparkle just subscribed to the channel. Thanks a lot. I know, it's such a weird, concept that black people existed back then in England. Oh. Like, people are just racist. I'm not saying if you don't like the movie, you're racist, obviously, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's people, like, talking about, like just saying some really racist things in the audience reviews for Blitz, and it's really annoying. PGAs should choose challengers Nosferatu. I'm not buying Nosferatu at PGA. I'm not really buying it. Challengers will I think challengers might happen. If it wants a shot at score, probably, yeah. It's an award season like this, the substance winning picture isn't far from reality. I would love that, although I don't think the Oscars are cool enough to do that. How do I gift memberships? Oh, well, Ben, okay, yeah. See this thing right here? There's, my mouse, click this, membership gifting, and then you click that, and you should see some some options here. Thank you, Ben. Oh my God, thank you for yeah. I did feel bad for you. I watched a lot of your videos where you had Sing Sing and number one in your best picture predictions, so it must be really frustrating. I know, right? I know. I'm so upset about that. How could SAG do, like, my thing is, I think Sing Sing is gonna blank at BAFTA. All right, it's gonna blank at BAFTA, because if the SAGs hated Sing Sing, and keep in mind, the SAGs at least nominated women talking for SAG Ensemble. If the SAGs hate Sing Sing, what chance does it have at the BAFTAs? None, I tell ya. None. It's not gonna get nominated for a single BAFTA. Let's see. Saturday Night is my favorite movie of the year. Oh, I really like Saturday Night as well. It's currently in my top 10. I still have not seen enough movies to make... I am going to do a top 10 movies of the year list at some point, but I definitely can't do it now because I can't really see a lot of movies, especially not in theaters. And I have not seen movies like The Brutalist. I've not seen A Complete Unknown. I've not seen... Nickel Boys. I've not seen Nosferatu. So there's still a few films I have not seen yet. If the dates do get pushed, how do you see it affecting the current contenders? A Complete Unknown, which is peaking right now, for example, could lose some of that steam if nothing happens right now. It depends on, well, in terms of nominations, it depends on, like, if they did extend voting by a couple days, so I don't know if that's going to affect it all that much, but in terms of winning, maybe it might lose steam. Who knows? We'll have to see. Wicked for Best Picture, I'm calling it. I can't do it unless it's in, like, screenplay or picture, so I can't really do that. Good God, there's so many, there's so many chats going on. I can't keep up with them. Huh. I will say, if there are super chats, the super chats do get, I will say, for fairness, super chats will get priority. So I just want to put that out there. SAG like to Nora, we back against the haters. What's it? Late comeback of A Complete Unknown pisses me off. I mean, hey, look, it's just happening. Would you review any movies like in the past? Maybe. It depends on, you know, it depends on if people watch them. That's kind of the thing. Would we see your channel again if Anora won Best Picture at the Oscars? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I nuke the channel. Who knows? I think Wicked and Emilia Perez will be the big movies of the Oscars. I'm actually thinking Wicked is Barbie 2.0, if I'm going to be completely honest. That's not my opinion of the film. Like, I love Wicked. If it won Best Picture, hey, I'd be a happy duck. But that's not, I don't know if that's happening. Because, like, it's looking to have less above-the-line potential than Barbie did. Because at least Barbie had a guaranteed screenplay nomination and was in the conversation for director. Wicked isn't really doing that. It's not really doing that. Not longlisted for director at BAFTA. Not nominated for DGA. So the only place it really seemed to really overperform is SAG. But like, I can't really do that. I can't really predict that much out of, and even with the critics. Probably the biggest indicator of this is with the critics groups. Wicked is... Oh, it's not giving me the option to give memberships on mobile or desktop. I think you need to change a setting or something. I don't, like, that's weird. Like, I've talked with other people and they were like, oh yeah, it works just fine. Did anyone else, are you able to see what I'm seeing here? Like, show, like this thing? You don't have, I'm not saying you have to do this, but I'm just saying, like, you know, are you able, on your end, able to see this and then gift memberships and see this? Are you able to, is anyone able to see this? Because I'm wondering if it's just like in, if it's just on Ben's end, or if it's on my end, or if it's on your end. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I don't see the gift icon. Can anyone else see the gift icon when you do this? Before I go on? Because it should be in the chat, I should see. But right now, even in the critics groups, Wicked is not, like, completely sweeping production design. It's, like currently Nosferatu is above it, and The Brutalist is challenging it as well. So it's like, whereas Barbie was sweeping critics with production design. It is visible. So it is, so you can see it on your end. Maybe it's just a thing on your end, Ben. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Oh, oopsies. Yeah, there should. Yeah, it's even on mobile. It's there for me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I guess you can't see it either. Wait, what? How? Wait, or maybe I wonder if it's because. Wait. Wait. It's weird. I should have, like, gifted memberships open. I should have it open. That's weird. But hold on. Okay. Oh, Schnitzel. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's from Hoodwinked. Schnitzel, the favorite treat for little girls and boys to eat. Schnitzel man can serve 'em quick. It's a schnitzel on a stick. No more spoons. Use your hands. Oh, you see it on desktop now? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, maybe it's because it's on iOS. Oh, I don't... I think it's like, yo! Gifted memberships, thank you, Ben Langford. Oh wait, no, yeah. So, Ani Rudd. I'm hoping. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that name. I'm so sorry, but you're a member now. Let's go. Thank you, Ben. That's so nice of you. Be prepared was the better. Wait, I'm not. Wait, what? Wait, what's the conversation? Be prepared was the better hood. Oh, wait. Oh, hoodwinked. Agree or disagree? Oh, be prepared. Like, well, I got horns and open bottles. Now I got horns to hold my keys. I got horns to open pickle jars. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'll probably have to go with... Yo, thank you, Ben, again. My God. That's so generous of you. Thank you. And Advik V became a member. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll have to go with the Be Prepared song because as a whole, I think that song is better. But like the version of the Schnitzel song you hear in the movie, like if it was just kind of there, then like all right, then there would be some competition. But there's actually a full version of that song where it goes on and on and on, and it kind of loses some steam if I'm going to be completely honest. Like there's a whole line about Charlie Sheen and stuff like that, and it's like it becomes a little bit too pop culture-y, whereas like Be Prepared is kind of, you know, more consistent. So I will probably say between the two Hoodwink songs, I'll probably go with Be Prepared. I used to love that song as a kid. I'm not even like a country guy. I don't like country music, but my God, that song was so funny. Like with the whole thing of like, be prepared, and like it's the spiky rocker hair. But I will say I do like here. You know what? Here's my hot take. I think Hoodwinked is way better than Shrek. I think it's just a better comedy. Like, okay, the animation in Shrek is obviously a lot better, because Hoodwinked is very, very, very cheap animation. Or at the very least, it's not up to par with what animated movies were doing back then. But, my God, the writing in Hoodwinked is so much funnier than that in Shrek. Like, I'm one of the few people that just does not like Shrek. Hoodwinked is, like, really funny. I will say, I've not seen Shrek 2. So, I've heard people say it's better, so I will give Shrek 2 a chance. But Shrek 1, Be Prepared, then Be Prepared for the Lion King. Oh, better than Be Prepared for the Lion King? I mean, nah, like the Be Prepared song from the Lion King, that's like kind of good. That's like one of the best Disney songs maybe ever. So I'd probably have to say that. But yeah, that's kind of my... What about Hoodwink 2? Yeah, Hoodwink 2 isn't as good as the first one, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, yeah, I'm not really as enthusiastic about that one. Do you think Ariana Grande has a chance to win the Oscar? A chance, sure. I think she's probably number 2 right now against against Zoe Saldana. But I do think Zoe Saldana, considering Amelia Perez is a lot more stronger, that's probably going to win. Would you do a DreamWorks movie tier list? I've not done that, but I've considered it. And there are some DreamWorks movies that I do want to see. Like, the one that I'm willing to bet might end up being one of my favorites, because I haven't seen it yet, might be Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. Because everything I've seen about it, I'm like, this sounds like something that's like right up my alley. Like, the animals don't talk, it's mostly visual storytelling. Like, I do want to see Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. Although, I do fear that I also have to watch the sequel, Spirit Untamed, which... The moment I saw the trailer for that, I was like, okay, this looks so bad. Like, everyone, like, in the trailer, like, every other line, someone was saying spirit. It's like, oh my god, this is so bad. This looks so bad. And so, there are some DreamWorks movies DreamWorks is very hit or miss for me. Like, some people say, oh man, DreamWorks is back. But it's like, DreamWorks has always kind of been like, hey, they'll make a great movie, and then they'll, like, make Shrek Forever After. Oh, wait, look, they're making Kung Fu Panda 2. Oh, wait a minute, they made The Boss Baby. So it's like, they're kind of like, eh. Speaking of DreamWorks, do you think Dune 3 should open 5 days before Shrek 5? I know box office, but look how Dune 2 is struggling with its March date. It didn't struggle at the box office. Dune 2, the problem is, I would not say Christmas. Like, I'm not really a release date analyst, so I can't really say, but yeah. Wicked is getting nominated for adapted screenplay, especially now since Sing Sing is dead. I wouldn't bet on that, because A Complete Unknown can now get adapted screenplay. And I'm still thinking Nickel Boys gets into screenplay, even if it got only picture and adapted screenplay, which you can have that combo. I feel like it could do that. Like, Nickel Boys could still do that, and it would probably also win Writers Guild. Waiting eagerly for BAFTA nominations. Yeah. Yo, Akshad gifted a membership. Thank you so much. And now Miguel Fonseca is a member. Thank you so much, Akshat. That's so generous of you. Thank you. I don't think Dune is getting nominated for adapted screenplay. Oh god, I would hate that reality, but I would still bet Dune 2 gets in over Wicked, because the stage musical adaptations just don't really win or they don't really get nominated for adapted screenplay. The last film to do that was Chicago, but also, you have to also realize, Chicago was like, the movie was very different from the show, because the movie added that whole element of, oh, we're switching perspectives from the real world and the musical world, which had never really been done before. So it's like, it was changing the screenplay up to fit a film medium, whereas Wicked, while it is expanding on that world and the story of Wicked, like, because it's like, you know, it's taking the first act and making it twice as long, it still is pretty much like line for line the stage show, and the writer's branch doesn't really like that. And then also with Chicago, it was clearly getting director. Not only was it clearly getting a director nomination, but Rob Marshall almost won, because he actually did win the Directors Guild Award. But Wicked is already showing to be way weaker than Chicago. So I can't really bet on Wicked getting nominated for adapted screenplay. Use the hood, Red! Use the hood! Oh my god, and I gotta say, the big bad wolf in Hoodwinked. Oh my god, that character is so funny. Oh my god, like, what was it? Oh, what was it? Like, oh, what big ears you have, Grandma. Oh, the better to hear your many criticisms. It's like, that writing is so funny. Oh my god. Do you think Denzel gets nominated at BAFTA? The SAG snub makes me doubtful he gets in. I will still have Denzel at the Oscars, because I feel like they will just go for him. They do like Denzel Washington. But BAFTA, no. No, the BAFTAs have always hated Denzel Washington. There's no way. If he couldn't even get in for playing Macbeth, then, like, what chance does he have for Gladiator 2? I'd say none, really. Maybe not none. What if The Wild Robot wins animated feature of the Oscars solely because they want to do a performance of Kiss the Sky? I don't think Kiss the Sky is really taken over the world that much. Like, it's not like We Don't Talk About Bruno, where, like, that song was just so big they just wanted to perform it. I don't think anyone really cares about Kiss the Sky as much as that. It'd be odd if they performed Kiss the Sky for The Wild Robot and they gave it to Flo. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Pam or Fernanda? Who's making it in the last spot? Well, I mean, like, there's so many things that could happen. You don't know what my top 5 is, Mud Style. But right now, I would say Fernanda Torres. Like, she won the Golden Globe for drama, and I feel like, especially the new international voting body at the Oscars, watch out. Watch out, that might happen. I'd love for them to perform Make Out with the Sky. Oh, no. How do you make out with the sky anyway? It's just like you try to, like, lick a cloud? Let's see. But yeah, like I have also not seen The Last Showgirl. I do want to see that, and I haven't seen I'm Still Here yet. Substance or Wicked for that best 5th spot at BAFTA. Oh, wait, okay, yeah, like I would say, do not predict the substance. No, not the substance. Do not predict Wicked for the BAFTA Best Film 10. No, BAFTA Best Film 5, I should say. God, I can't speak. Do not predict Wicked for Best Film. The BAFTAs do not really like American blockbusters all that much. They snubbed Top Gun Maverick. They snubbed Barbie. They snubbed Avatar: The Way of Water. I would not bet on Wicked getting nominated for Best Film at BAFTA. I would just not do that. Like, they just... I'm actually gonna post my BAFTA predictions tonight, actually. In fact, I actually was recording my nominations predictions, but, however... I realized, oh, wait, I gotta do the stream. And so I came over here. So, yeah. It's been a crazy day today. Kiss the Guy will be nominated for its homosexual undertones. God damn it. How will the wildfires affect who's getting nominated? I don't know if it's gonna be that... I don't know if it's gonna be that serious, but we'll have to see. Let's see. At BAFTA, I have Wicked for Cynthia and Ariana and some text. I don't even think Cynthia Erivo gets nominated at BAFTA, because I feel like I think Wicked's going to perform not as well as some of these other films. Let's see. Could Dune still get in at BAFTA since Part 1 did, and if the other movies don't quite have the passion? I don't have Dune in right now because it is performing weaker than the first film. Like, Part 1 did, but people for some reason have this stupid mindset where it's like, oh, but we already gave the first Dune a bunch of awards. We don't need to do that one this time. Even though this one is, like, even better. It doesn't make sense to me. But, however, you know, honestly, like, a little bit of a spoiler. I'm predicting A Complete Unknown to get nominated at BAFTA Best Film, because that film is surging. The industry loves A Complete Unknown. It's like, did so well at SAG, is doing very well at the guilds. Watch out. Watch out for that film. I am telling you that, like, A Complete Unknown is going to make some big surprises this award season. Yeah, let's see. Do you think the fires in LA will give the international favorites an upper hand? Not really. I think whatever happens, I think it's just going to happen regardless. Now, granted, the timing, it might depend, but I don't know if it really has an effect on like international versus Americans. I don't know. Akshat has been saying, I have definitely been contemplating A Complete Unknown at BAFTA, but I'm not entirely sure what to take out. I would take out Wicked. I also don't have the substance in Best Film at BAFTA, at least in terms of the top 5. I don't have that in, because I don't know. It would be really base of them to nominate the substance for Best Film. However, I'm a little bit scared that they just won't do it. Saying Jar of Hearts, Christian. I don't know what Jar of Hearts is. I guess we could say A Complete Unknown is known. That is true. It is a complete none. I have a Nora, Conclave, Brutalist, Emilia Perez in the substance, and I believe in the substance here specifically. I mean, like, the substance could get into Best Film at BAFTA. I have A Complete Unknown over it, because even though, granted, that would also be the DGA 5, and that's not, that is very strange, but I don't know. What's your 6 for supporting actress at BAFTA? You'll have to see that later on today. What? You think I'm just gonna give away, you see, my BAFTA predictions are like feet pics. I'll give them out for free. You're gonna have to, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I'll post the BAFTA video later on tonight. But I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth 877 cash now. But yeah, something like that. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Hold on, Alright, anyways. Sorry, we're trying to get, like, groceries and stuff. But, yeah. I appreciate this calming music. Hey, anytime, anytime. Oscar will be divided between The Substance, Conclave, Brutalist, Emilia Perez, A Real Pain for major categories. I think A Real Pain is probably, like, a bottom tier contender. I would probably say Complete Unknown is probably in the top 5 now. Take away ads, please. I don't know how to it's kind of already set on doing that. I'll try to pause. I'll try to delay some ads. How about that? Alright, ads are delayed for 10 minutes. Alright, I pressed that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I have Betterman taking the 5th visual effects at BAFTA and Alien at the Oscars. Right, okay, We'll have to see. You'll have to see my top 5 here in a bit. If you're interested in stories with happy endings, then you would be better off somewhere else. I feel like that's a reference. Would you do an animated Disney movie tier list? Gee, there's like so many. Do you know how many Disney animated movies there are? That's a lot. I don't know if I have that. Oh God, it's Lemony Snicket. Oh my God. More of these characters. I saw something about DJ and BAFTA 5 not overlapping options, so that might be something worth considering when predicting BAFTA. I don't think it's necessarily a deal breaker, though. Yeah, that does make sense. It's just, the problem is like the 10 is just weird because like, would the BAFTAs actually nominate The Substance for best film? Best film? We'll have to see. All right, we'll have to see. A Completely Unknown isn't even my top favorite movie this season. I like it so much. I'll happily support it winning any and every award possible. Hey, you do you. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. You think Mikey Madison could be the next Zendaya and Jenna Ortega? I mean, Mikey Madison kind of has something already above Zendaya and Jenna Ortega, and that's an Oscar. Well, okay, she technically does not have an Oscar nomination, but she's probably going to. So she kind of has something above Zendaya. Although at the same time, Zendaya and Jenna Ortega are much bigger presences, like in pop culture. I hope after Critics Award, BAFTA, and SAG, Oscar doesn't become predictable. Also, it becomes so boring. I don't mind it either way. I kind of like. At one point I kind of like mystery, but on the other hand, I do kind of like seeing what might happen. So, yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. But yeah, let's see. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. What are the odds that supporting actress is Grande Saldana, Quali, Barbaro, and Rossellini? It's not a bad bet. I still wouldn't go for Monica Barbaro because, like, lone SAG doesn't really get you a nomination these days. It doesn't really get you a nomination these days. I think Mikey Madison will get a big role in franchise in the next couple of years. Probably, yeah. Unless she just wants to, unless she, just sticks to indies. I mean, that's cool too. Not able to become a member of your channel. How are you not able to? That's strange. Are you able to see the little dollar sign like in your chat? I don't know if you're looking at your phone or computer, but like you should like unless they're all at the same time. Sharma, maybe, like, people were having trouble with it earlier too, so maybe give it a little bit of time. So we'll have to see. If you could choose, what 2 films do you think will dominate BAFTA? Well, it's easily between The Brutalist and Emilia Perez. It's easily between those 2. I feel like Best Picture in that 10th spot is a tight race between Challengers and A Real Pain. I'm on my phone. Okay, yeah, okay. You should be able, if you look on the little chat thing, like this little thing right here, you should see like a little square with a dollar sign. It's very small. It's very small. You should be able to press that and see memberships, and like it'll be like this this green lock. Like that should be able to yeah. You should be able to see that, unless it's just not there, which that's just weird if it's not there. Why did you switch to a Nora? Admittedly, Brayden, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do with Best Picture right now, because for those having trouble with memberships, you can't subscribe directly through the iOS app if you're watching it there. You have to use the desktop website. That is true. Or Android. I have an Android. It seems to work on Android. So if you're on iOS, you might not be able to subscribe to the membership through that. But do what Akshat said, and like go on desktop, or if you have Android laying around, I don't know, maybe you're one of those people that has both Android and iOS. But yeah, thank you, Akshat. I know Kieran Culkin is most likely going to sweep the season, but if you had to pick a second place contender for supporting actor, who would you choose? Oh, actually, since I'm predicting Anor to win, I am predicting Yura Borisov to win, which, again, I'm not confident in that. I just want to put an acting award alongside Anora, because I genuinely just think Demi Moore is just going to take it this season. She just has the stronger narrative, and it is easier for a newcomer to win a supporting category than a leading category, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. But again, I have no idea what's going on this season. Like, every Best Picture contender has something going against it. Like, hold on, do you think Borisov will take BAFTA and Oscar only? He might take SAG. If they want to give Anora, like, Best Ensemble, they might give Yura Borisov an award. Because here's the thing. Here's the problem with every Best Picture contending film, okay? You have Anora. All right, cool. It's a winning original screenplay. But I feel like it would need to win an acting award to come alongside it. Because it's not like a tech juggernaut. Like, even like, you know, like Conclave. So it's not even really that. So I think it would need an acting award, and that's going to be a problem. You have The Brutalist, which has a good package they could get. Picture, director, lead actor, what was it? Cinematography, maybe production design. Pretty good haul. But the problem is, I don't think it does well in a preferential ballot. So that's kind of where slow burns go to die. Okay, well, what about Emilia Perez? Okay, it has supporting actress and could probably also win a few other Oscars, like international feature and song, maybe score. But the problem with that is that, like, is it going to win picture or director? And also, the audience scores are not really that great for the film. It's a very divisive film. Even Green Book was generally very well liked. So there's a problem with that. And then there's Conclave. And Conclave, all right, it is probably winning a adapted screenplay. That's great. But that's kind of the only award we're kind of looking to see if it wins. Because I feel like, because again, no acting wins really, but it wouldn't be impossible, because maybe it also wins score and film editing. But that's also a very strange combo to have, like film editing, score, adapted screenplay, and then Best Picture. That is a very strange combination to have. Although at the same time, I feel like Conclave would do better on a preferential ballot than something like The Brutalist. So it does have that going for it. So it's like, and then you have Wicked, and the problem is, that's not even going to get nominated for a screenplay or director. So I genuinely don't think it's going to win Best Picture. The only place it's shown true strength is with actors. Its Best Picture win would have to be unprecedented. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Literally every film in contention for Best Picture has some sort of asterisk beside it that makes it hard to predict. Argo won adapted screenplay, editing, and picture. That could be Conclave's package. maybe, but at the same time, however, the problem with Argo is that Argo was winning Best Director everywhere, except not being nominated for the Oscar. Because, like, it's sort of like everyone went, okay, if Ben Affleck was nominated for Best Director for Argo, he would have won. He would have actually won that. So, like, I feel like, yeah, it had a strange Oscar package, but I feel like given the circumstances, it would have been a lot different. Like, everyone just kind of knew, hey, if Ben Affleck was here for director, we would give him the win. So there is that. Oh, also just found out another fan gifted me a channel membership. Shout out to whoever that was. Yeah, that was, wait, who was that? Oh, yeah. That was Ben Langford that gifted you that membership. Thank you, Ben. I would love to see a shocking win for Best Picture. At this point, it's probably whatever wins is going to be shocking if I'm going to be completely honest. Would you do a live-action Disney remake tier list? Maybe. We'll have to see. Don't worry, Joe. Don't worry, Joe. I could see your messages. Like, yes, I'd probably do that. Like, keep in mind, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Let's see. Honora and Conclave are my top two for Best Picture right now. Maybe. Let's see. Like, we'll have to see. I would love if Conclave. If I can have Sing Sing, I'll settle with Conclave. All right, that would be great. But again, I just don't know if it can get that Argo package because everyone kind of knew that if Ben Affleck was in for director, they would nominate him. Like, his snub for director was like the biggest Oscar shock of the year. Do you think you'd like Honora on a rewatch? Probably not. Like, there are some movies where I have changed my opinion on, but however, I don't think that would really change for me, because it's like, there's some movies where it's like, I am interested to see them again. Like, maybe one of these days I might try to see Nightmare Alley again. And another example of a film that I didn't like when I first saw it, but then I rewatched it, I was like, oh, actually, I really like it now, was Mank. But that's because I had, like, an interest in watching it again. Something made me go, I want to watch that again. I can't possibly see that for Honora. Like, that's just a film where I'm just like, I really don't want to have to sit through that again. Ooh. That's a quote from the Jungle Book, Granny Puckett. Granny going off. Yeah, I guess you could say Granny's off her rockers. Ah! Oh yeah, the live-action Jungle Book. Yeah, the Jungle Book. Yeah, I really love. Yeah, honestly, the Jungle Book remake I think is fantastic. I love the Jungle Book remake. What do you think is the most disappointing win for Best Picture of all time? Well, okay, I have not seen that many Best Picture winners. You know, like there's still a lot that I haven't seen. Out of the ones that I've seen, I'm not really that enthusiastic over Nomadland's win. I was like, okay, I thought it was very boring. How do you see the VFX race shaping up in the current moment? Excuse me. I think it's looking pretty good. I think right now we have Dune, Planet of the Apes, Gladiator, Alien Romulus, and honestly I think Deadpool and Wolverine gets that 5th slot, because ever since they started doing the sound shortlists, every time a Marvel movie showed up in the best sound shortlist, it got nominated for visual effects. And also, it seems like the industry is liking Deadpool and Wolverine overall as a film, and it's like, you know what? Maybe they just won't be able to resist the Marvel visual effects. Have you seen Mowgli after the Jungle Book 2016? I did see Mowgli. There's one problem I have with Mowgli, though, and that is the animals' faces look so weird. Like, here's the thing, like, I don't mind the photorealistic animals in, like, the Jungle Book or the Lion King, because it's like, alright, they're supposed to look like real animals, it's fine. But when you start to give them, like, humanoid faces, they start to look really weird. It's like, It looked very weird. I didn't like the way they looked. Although, as a story, for the most part, I did really respect Mowgli, for the most part. Have you seen The Fall Guy? No, I've not seen The Fall Guy. Joey says, I want apes or Romulus to win visual effects. I don't need Romulus to win visual effects. I feel like the Planet of the Apes and Dune are more groundbreaking achievements. And, like, because somehow with Planet of the Apes, somehow they always manage to find new ways to wow me. Like, the river scene, I'm not going to give away what it is, but the river scene, like, actually blew my mind. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Is Romulus on the list for sound? Yep, it's on the short list. It's on the short list. Don't see the Fall Guy. I will try to see the Fall Guy. Yeah, you can't stop me from seeing the Fall Guy. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like, I'm. Oh yeah, Mando. Yeah, that scene was. Oh God. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, okay, that's this kind of movie. Bugga says, Christian! What? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Like, what's with all these random references? Like, this is not, what? I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I don't know what's winning Best Picture at this point. There's so much happening. Jesus Christ, there's so much happening. My God. Respect the balance. Oh, yeah. God, yeah, like, why are there so many references? Why can't we just have a conversation about things? I want to have a conversation. Just, like, what? Move on to The Lion King, a styled humanoid facial expressions too. Yeah, the moment I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is not getting nominated for visual effects. Maybe general audiences might like that more, but the visual effects people, like, no. There's a reason why The Lion King, the first one, or like the 2019 one, that swept the Visual Effects Society Awards that year. It won 3 awards, including the top prize, because they were impressed that they made an animated film look that real. And now with this new Mufasa movie, and how it looks like it looks a lot more animated and stuff. It's like, I think, again, it's appealed to general audiences more, but I feel like for the visual effects people, they're not going to be as impressed because it's going to be like a few steps backwards. I have the Brulus winning as of right now, but at the same time, I am not confident. Look, I'm not confident about anything right now. Like, I don't know what, like, God. At least with other years for Best Picture, when it was confusing, you could see a path. You know, you could see a path. For example, the Everything Everywhere year. You could see a path for Everything Everywhere All at Once. You could see a path for The Banshees of Inisherin. Alright, like, you could see a path for All Quiet on the Western Front. There were a lot of films, and yeah, like, there was just so, like, there was at a point where, before the PGA, like, there were different winners everywhere, but, at the very least, you know, you could see the path. I don't know what the path is for any of these movies. That's the problem. Do you like Call Me By Your Name? Yeah, I do. I do like Call Me By Your Name. I don't really feel about the, I don't really, you know, it didn't really, like, it's not one of my favorites, but it's like, I liked it fine. The Lion King was one of the best remakes I've ever seen. It's gone now. I don't know what happened there. I actually did quite like the Lion King remake. I actually very much liked it. Let's see. Honora, as of now, has the most awards wins of any movie this year. Same with Madison for Best Actress. Still an unpredictable race. True, but we've seen frontrunners get taken down before. Oh, wait, I just realized, guys. You want to see something cool? Hold on. If you guys want to see something cool, well then, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a merch store open now. Hold on, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, I have merch. I have a merch store where you can... Oh, hold on. I have a merch store where you can get things like hats and hoodies and backpacks and mugs and blankets, pins. There's a bunch of... you can get like a Hannahcast flag. All sorts of really cool stuff. There's even a laptop bag and and embroidered jacket. Also, this hat's embroidered. Like, it's not just like printed on. It's like actually embroidered on. So yeah, guys, if you want to have any merch, some Hannahcast merch, you could go to the Hannahcast merch store for that and have a lot of fun. It'll be cool. But yeah, Pete's Dragon 2016 is the best live Disney live action movie. I'm assuming you're talking about the remakes. I haven't seen it yet. Jamie Lee Curtis could get a nom. She's been campaigning a lot recently, although if Pamela gets snubbed and Jamie Lee gets in, that would be unfair. That would be really funny, and it would just show that at that point, like, Jamie Lee Curtis is just an Oscar darling at this point, despite it being her second nomination. The Brutalist going white on the 24th might be too late for appeal, or is it perfect timing? Taking a while to get it to my area, it might be perfect timing, maybe, but at the same time, I just don't know if it's going to win the preferential ballot. That's the problem. I don't know if it does well on the preferential ballot. Actually, I just realized I'll probably like put this link in the chat. I don't know why I didn't do that before with the merch, but I'm gonna put link in the chat. Get cool merch here. Moana 2 is winning Best Picture. Oh god. Yeah, it's so funny how, like, the top 5 for animated feature is so locked up. Like, it's just, like, nothing can get in now. Although, I will say this. I've been convinced Wallace and Gromit is going to win the BAFTA for animated feature. Watch your ass. It's winning animated feature at BAFTA. Because I looked up last night. You want to know how many, like, BAFTAs Wallace and Gromit has lost? None! The BAFTAs love Wallace and Gromit. It's not lost a single BAFTA. It's going to, like, that franchise has not lost a single BAFTA. If you need to predict Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul to win Best Animated Feature, oh my god. I think the issues of the Brutalists have been, on a preferential ballot, are a little overstated. I don't think it'll perform the best, but most people love the first half and most likely respect the movie. But that's the problem. People also respected Power of the Dog and Roma, but it didn't do so well. Oh, cool. All right. But yeah, I think, like, I don't know. I will say the audience scores on IMDb are so far very good, but it's also a very small number. If it could still hold, like, an 8 or something, or even, like, high 7s on IMDb as the ratings go up, then, alright, maybe it can survive the preferential ballot, but right now, I'm not betting on that. Wallace and Gromit has also won 3 Oscars. Yep, it has. It has. That's the problem. And that means what? Also, and think about this. Isn't it so funny? Isn't it so funny that Inside Out 2 is not even number 3 to win? It's all the way down at number 4, guys. Like, Inside Out 2 is just so not winning Best Animated Feature. It's so funny how much it's not going to win. It's not even it's not a 1-horse race, it's not a 2-horse race, it's literally a 3-horse race, and Inside Out 2 is not even one of those horses. It's just dead in the stable. Just, sorry, old Yeller. I think Power of the Dog had more mixed negative reactions compared to The Brutalist, especially since many thought it was boring. For all of The Brutalist's faults, it's really engaging throughout. We have to see how audiences react to it, though. Wide audiences. Because it's one thing for The Power of the Dog, because The Power of the Dog was like on Netflix where everyone could watch it. The Brutalist is in limited release right now. So, we'll have to see. Would the wins usually be different if every Oscar category had a preferential ballot? Probably. I mean, when you introduce a preferential ballot, like, who knows what could happen in terms of wins. But still, guys, like, I love Wallace and, Joe says, I love Wallace and Gromit. Like, admittedly, I wasn't the biggest Aardman fan, really. I'm not really the biggest Aardman fan. I like their movies, but I don't love them. I love Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul. That movie, I don't know what it is about that film. That film did it for me, fully. That is a great comedy. It's really, really funny. Very, very late. So sorry if I chat about stuff you already covered about lol. Oh, that's fine, Giancarlo Burton. That's absolutely fine. Welcome to the Hannahcast stream, where we have no idea what's happening at the Oscars. We have no idea. Like from precursors doing different things to delays in nomination announcements. It's like, Sensei, do you think Nosferatu can get 5 noms? Well, I think, okay, cinematography, makeup, costumes, production design. I think that's really its ceiling. What else could it possibly get? I don't think it's going to get score. Like, and even then, I feel like 4 nominations is asking a lot from the Academy. Do y'all think Angelina Jolie's will miss the Oscar nom? Probably. Oh, score? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Nosferatu is going to get score. The Wild Robot's going to win for Best Animated Feature. I mean, maybe. But the problem is, it's not like Flo has already won the Golden Globe. And you remember what happened last year with The Boy and the Heron? And the thing is, Wild Robot's not going to take BAFTA, so really it's only going to win Critics' Choice and Annie, which Spider-Verse proved that that's not easy. Like, that's not enough to win Best Animated Feature. Alright? Like, it is, but, like, Wild Robot could win, but it's now going up against Flo, which already beat it at Golden Globes, and the Wallace and Gromit is going to take the BAFTA. So it's like, what are you going to do? Who are you going to trust the most? The Critics' Choice Awards, the BAFTAs, or the Golden Globes? That's the problem. What if Wallace and Gromit wins BAFTA? It's going to win BAFTA, Ravi. Like, Ravi and Sorana, like, Wallace and Gromit will take the BAFTA. I literally looked it up last night. The Wallace and Gromit franchise, through it, like, their movies and their shorts, or like movie, because the nominations for the BAFTAs have not started this year. But like, that movie and all the Wallace and Gromit shorts, Wallace and Gromit has never lost a BAFTA. It's always won. It's like British people love Wallace and Gromit more than they do the royal family. It's like Vengeance Most Foul is so winning the BAFTA this year for animated feature. Hell, you want to know how much Wallace and Gromit is loved by the BAFTAs? The BAFTAs gave Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit Best British Film. They gave it the win for Best British Film over The Constant Gardener, which was nominated for Best Film. That's how much they love Wallace and Gromit. Like, it's so taking BAFTA. It is so taking BAFTA. Have they changed the Oscar nomination announcement date because of fires? Also, Critics' Choice noms are moved to January 26th. I feel like we're about to see another push for Oscar nominations. I feel like we are going to see the nominations get pushed again. If Wallace and Gromit actually wins the BAFTA, I think that's a blow to Flo, and Wild Robot ends up being the Oscar. Wait, Flo? A blow to Flo, and Wild Robot ends up winning the Oscar in that split. Oh, don't be so sure about that, because again, like, it could. I think Wild Robot still could win, but the problem is now, I think, if anything, it's now competing against 2 big films, and I don't know, like, at that point, I might go with, like, Wallace and Gromit, because, like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like Wild Robot would face some stiff competition. Fun fact, at the Golden Globes, he was presenting the award, you instantly knew he was going to say Flo. I wasn't really paying attention to him just going, like, but yeah, like, don't worry, I could see that with the other ones. Yeah. It's gonna be like Klaus Missing Link in Toy Story 4. But at the same time, it was Toy Story. You know what I mean? It's like Toy Story is Toy Story. So it's like, whereas the Wild Robot, it's still like, it's not as big of like a cultural phenomenon as Toy Story is. Like, we're dealing with like 3, like, this is like a very different year this year, it feels like. Remember that they stubbed Spider-Man last year? Yeah, like Spider-Man won Critics' Choice and the Annie Award, and it still lost. you know, people just wanted to honor Miyazaki. I mean, to be fair, you know, Boy and the Heron was like one of the most acclaimed animated films of the year. So it's like, I can't blame them. You know, it's all like The Boy and the Heron is just a great movie. The competition was clear that year. Boy and the Heron versus Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah. And again, this year it's literally a 3-horse race. Again, because again, I must reiterate this. You have to realize Wallace and Gromit is going to win the BAFTA. It's going to win the BAFTA for animated film. Because they've never, ever lost a BAFTA award. Not once. Not once. Flow is actually a great movie, but my heart goes out to The Wild Robot. I mean, I think they're both great movies, honestly. And Wallace and Gromit is as well, and so is Memoir of a Snail. Funny enough, the only one in the lineup that I don't love is Inside Out 2. Which I like, but it's not great. Kristen, did you ever predict Dear Evan Hansen for Best Picture? No, because I wasn't really doing Oscar predictions back then. I wasn't really neck deep into the Oscars as I am now. I'm still relatively new to this. So, I know something. The first movie mentioned in the nominations is always the one to win. I don't know about that. I mean, like, you know, like, look at, you know, like, look at, like, I'm trying to think. What's up? Yo! John Carlo Burton just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, John Carlo. Because, wait, it's not really with the Encanto, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Boy and the Heron. I think that's more coincidental than anything. I mean, because, you know, look at Soul. Soul wasn't the first one in the lineup, and neither was Toy Story 4. And neither was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I feel like, again, I feel like that's a little bit more coincidental than anything. It's not really anything I would really take a look at, so not really. Although I will say, I'm not expecting Disney to win animated feature next year's Oscars as well, because they only have like 2 big movies coming out. That's Elio, which looks stupid, and they have what was it? Zootopia 2. Meanwhile, Leica's got Wildwood coming out, and that looks like their big best animated feature winning film. Thoughts on Felicity Jones for the supporting actress nom? I think she will get a BAFTA nom, as will Guy Pearce. I think she'll get nominated, honestly. I think she'll get nominated for the Oscar. Yeah, she didn't get nominated Critics' Choice or SAG, but I feel like The Brutalist is just going to be too big of a contender at the Oscars for her to miss. So, yeah. Oh. I had a dream that Flo got snubbed with the nomination at the Oscar nominations. Oh yeah, that would not happen. That would be so weird. Cause like I genuinely don't know what's number 6 right now for the Oscar. There is no number 6. There's just like what? Like is it like Chicken for Linda? Moana 2's not happening. It's like though The Boy and the Heron is the only animated film to have a mature rating to win Best Animated Feature PG-13. True, yeah. I'm still struggling. Look Back. I don't even know about Look Back. I mean, maybe. But, like, I think Chicken for Linda, especially when you look at the Annie nominations, it looks to have a bigger presence at the Annies more than Look Back did. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's going to be The Wild Robot, Memoir of a Snail, Inside Out 2, Wallace and Gromit, and Flow. Yeah, exactly. That top 5 is so locked up. It's like, it's not even a contest. There is no contest. It's the congratulations. That's like the perfect, like that's a category that everyone's going to get that's correct. So yeah. Oh my god. That's so cool. Wait, I just realized. Oh, wait, we did get a new member. Yeah, wait, we did get a new member. For some reason, it didn't show up here. David DT. Thank you, David DT, for becoming a member. My God. That's awesome. I don't know why, wait. So yeah, I don't know why that didn't show up. I don't know why that didn't show up here. That's weird. Because there should be like a little thing that go pew. But still, thank you. Oh my God. Man, we've gotten 4 new members today. That is awesome. That, like, seriously, guys, thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me that you're willing to become members. And also thanks to especially Ben Langford, who's been gifting memberships. Do you still have flow at number 1 for animated feature right now? Right now I do, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to go with Wallace and Gromit because of that BAFTA win. Because the BAFTAs, in terms of the animated feature precursors, BAFTA is like the most recent. And so like, and look at last year where they just kind of copied BAFTA. So like, I don't know, maybe Wallace and Gromit actually does win. Wouldn't that be nuts? That would be so fun. And that would be great, because Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, would deserve it. I mean, so does Flo. Flo deserves it as well. It's like, but yeah, like, but again, it's just so funny that Disney is just not winning. Thanks to you, man. Hey, thank you, Joe Allen. But yeah. Yeah, I like this, like, the animated feature race is looking really fun. Like, man, because I'm really tempted to, maybe I might actually predict Wallace and Gromit for the number. How would you feel if Inside Out 2 won the Oscar? At this point, I'd be kind of upset because I'm just be like, really? Like, because in my opinion, in the top 5, Inside Out 2 is the worst movie in the category. I mean, it's fine, it's good, but it's like, eh. Vengeance Most Foul will be the second Wallace and Gromit film to win after Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Yeah, and also, again, keep in mind the Oscars also gave the shorts a couple of Oscars too, so, I'd be like, wow, really, just Toy Story 4 that? At least I loved Toy Story 4. Like, I have a lukewarm take. I actually think Toy Story 4 is great. So I didn't mind its best animated feature win. I was like, okay, well, okay, I can live with that. Inside Out 2, I think, is like a 7 out of 10. It's like, it's fine, it's good. But it's like, it's nowhere near as good as the first one. Madam Web, 100% locked in to win Best Picture at the Oscars. Oh, I don't know if you heard Granny Puckett, but apparently the Madam Web's not eligible for Best Picture at the Oscars. It's actually not eligible, so we have to cry, we have to sob, our lives are destroyed right now. Yeah. Do you think Ariana Grande could win SAG? Maybe, but it really, I have no idea what's going on there. Yeah, I have some bad news for you, Granny. Oh no, this bad news is going to give Granny a heart attack, and then she's going to die. Rest in peace, Granny. F in the chat for Madam Web, the greatest film of all time. Absolutely. F. Rest in peace for Madam Web. And they also didn't shortlist it for sound, which is dumb, because it has the greatest sound mixing I've ever heard in a film. So. Day 3. But yeah. F in the chat for Morbius missing Best Picture 2 years ago. Oh yeah. F once again. My God. The Oscars are not nominating the greatest movies of all time. It's so sad. I hate this. What does life come to, you know? What does life come to? You know, fifth slot in Best Actress, Torres or Baptiste? I'm going with Torres because she actually won the Golden Globe. So I am kind of going with her. But yeah, I am gonna go with her. Wait, I just realized I need a count. Wait, hold on. Holy shit, we have 27 members. Oh my God, we have I was doing the counting and we have 27 members on the channel. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Random dancing. Yep. Oh, God. It's time to try. Oh, God, Elphaba's back. What are you doing here, you wicked witch? You green we don't like green people here, okay, Elphaba? We don't like green people here. We don't like you. We don't like the Hulk. We don't like the Grinch. Okay, it's like get your like we don't take kindly to green people around here. Okay, tell them, chat. What was that dance to get out of my face? Defying Hannahcast. Yeah, we don't take kindly to green people. We don't like green people in this chat. It's because I'm green, isn't it? I think we could have a similar year in Best Actor like 2023. Fraser versus Butler. Chalamet gets SAG and Brody wins BAFTA. I do think Chalamet might win the Oscar. I mean, he is doing the typical like biopic performance that wins Oscars. So I could definitely see that happening. But my God. But yeah. Oh God! Like, even the Best Actor race is so tough. But still, given how well A Complete Unknown did at SAG, you have to say Timothée Chalamet's winning Best Actor. He is so winning. That's Hannahcast's first valid cancel for being greenest. Hey, I make no apologies. Okay, I just don't like green people. Okay, I'm not greenest. I have green friends. Just. But still, what? I'm just saying, green people make this country worse. I mean, what can I say? I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like green people here. Have you seen the movie Leap with the ballerina? No, but I've seen that, like, I remember seeing commercials and images of that movie everywhere when I was younger. I was like, what is this movie? It's like, yeah. I have not seen it, though. Have you seen Open Season? I've not seen. That's random. No, I've not seen Open Season. Although I know that it has like Martin Lawrence in it, and they made like a shit ton of sequels. It's my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday, Granny Puckett. Let's pew 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 pew. Have you seen Anora? Yes, I have seen Anora. Easty. You know I've seen Anora. You know I've seen Anora. And how much I don't like that film. You know, you little goober, you little goofy goober, you. Also, I also feel for a brother bro right now, Justin, because like he's constantly having to update his app, his award expert app, because of all the delays happening with the nominations, like PGA. Like, my God, he's like, the man's working his ass off with this right now. My God. I made a song on Suno. What's Suno? What is Suno? Let me look that up. Oh, it's okay. It's an AI song thing. Yeah, I don't like to fuck with AI that much. I don't really like fucking with AI. Have you seen Megalopolis and The Outrun? Yes, I have. I don't like those movies. The Outrun I thought was very, very boring, and Megalopolis, I mean, Jesus Christ. I wish weed was legal in West Virginia, because I would have had a trip watching that. Like, Jesus Christ. It's, like, Megalopolis is so weird. It's like, I was like, this is a disaster that I'm watching. It's like, oh my God. Have you seen the FNAF movie? Yes, I have seen Easty, you know I've seen these movies. Yes, I have seen the FNAF movie and I've seen Wish. They're bad movies. Oh my God, I just realized. And also, guys, you're going to get a lot of content this year with the FNAF movie, because once you see those trailers come out, oh boy. It's time for me to go on those rant videos. Okay, if the trailers look good, I will be fair. But, like, I'm not expecting the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 to be good. Oh, my God. The best thing about Anora for me was Mikey Madison's performance. Otherwise, WTF, maybe editing. I don't really have much to say about the editing. I mean, the performances were fine, but they didn't, like, really, you know... I'm definitely not looking at your letterbox, Mr. Cast. Yes, you are, you little goober. You made a you little goober, you little goofy goober. You're looking at my letterbox. My letterbox being the Hannahcast. So, can you please hop on Suno, Kristen? I'm sorry, Ravi and Sorana. I really don't. I don't like to fuck with AI. I don't like to fuck with AI that much. You know. It's just like, you know, inherently it is stealing from other, like, I don't want to get too much into it. I just don't like to fuck with AI. You know what I mean? I just don't like dealing with AI that much. It's not stealing. It's like, oh god, oh god. Oh no. I don't want to. I'm not really interested in AI, Ravi. I'm sorry. I'm not really interested in AI. No, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on in Best Picture right now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, oopsies. Okay, so trying to think of what else to do. Like what else to say? Because, yeah, like what is it? Who would you predict if Saldana takes BAFTA, but Grande wins Critics' Choice and SAG? Oh, well then I would say Saldana still wins the Oscar. Because she has the goal, like, it feels like, especially with the granted, we don't really know. I just feel like Emilia Perez is going to be stronger in Best Picture than Wicked. So I feel like I would still predict Saldana to win Supporting Actress. But yeah. Oh, and the British cast. British! It's time for British awards. Flow is my favorite movie. I do really like Flow. I do think Flow is great. It's not one of my favorite movies, but so far one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Flow will win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. It could. It could. Although it still does have competition from Wild Robot and Wallace and Gromit. So, it does have that. So, we'll have to see. Meow. Yeah. Meow indeed. Scream and I saw the Scream and I saw the TV Glow type for my favorite movie. Ooh, I'm a kitty, I'm a cat. Oh. Are you looking forward to Jurassic World Rebirth? The images look cool so far. Glad you said that, Aaron. Because if I'm gonna be honest, like, okay, when I saw Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I was like, I'm never gonna get excited for another Jurassic World movie again. And I stuck to that with Jurassic World Dominion. I was like, it's not gonna be a good movie, and sure enough, it wasn't. But the moment they announced that Gareth Edwards was directing Jurassic World Rebirth, the dude who directed Godzilla, Rogue One, and The Creator, I was like, oh my god, is this actually happening? Are we actually getting a good Jurassic World movie now? Because my problem with the Jurassic World movies is that they've just pretty much been Fast and Furious with dinosaurs. They've just been really bloated and dumb with stupid action scenes and stupid characters. Whereas with Gareth Edwards, say what you will about his movies and whether or not they are, the characters are interesting, but you gotta at least say this, his characters aren't stupid. His characters are not stupid. And that makes me excited. And apparently even the writer, David Koepp, said that, yeah, we're kind of going back to basics with this one. We're trying to treat it less like an action movie and more like more grounded in reality. I'm like, thank you! This is exactly what I wanted from Jurassic Park all this time. Like, go back to what you did with Jurassic Park and The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. Like, those movies had a sense of, like, realism to them. And yes, I know we're talking about dinosaurs and it's a science fiction film, but you know what I mean? It's like, the stuff that happens could probably happen if there were dinosaurs. Like, realistically speaking, somewhat. And so I just like that we're actually going to get that with Jurassic World Rebirth. My God, I can't believe we're actually going to get, like, hopefully a good Jurassic World movie. My God, if Gareth Edwards could pull it off, oh my God, he might be he might be one of the greatest directors of all time if he actually is able to save this franchise. Save Jurassic Park like how Fede Alvarez saved Alien, or how David Trachtenberg saved Predator. We need that for Jurassic World. For Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, because fuck the world. Park. Jurassic Park. Imagine if they did a baby first program about Deadpool and Wolverine, Twisted World. I don't get it. If Torres gets the nom, people here in Brazil are getting crazy about this. A rare thing will happen. 2 actresses not speaking in English in the 5 nominees. Last time this happened was in 1977. Yeah, I'm fascinated to see if she actually does get nominated. Honestly, like this, even the lead actress race in terms of nominations, the only 2 locks I would say are Demi Moore and Mikey Madison. I feel like those 2 are the only locks because everyone else, it's like something crazy might happen. Something crazy might happen. But yeah. For actors, top 5 are Moore, Madison, Gascon, Erivo, and Torres. Makes the most sense right now. I'm not predicting Erivo right now. Because, again, I just feel like Wicked is not going to be that strong. I just don't think... Again, Wicked is Barbie light. And if Margot Robbie couldn't even get in for Barbie, I just don't think Cynthia Erivo is going to do it for Wicked. Especially when you have so much stronger competition. Like Fernanda Torres, who won the Golden Globe. And... let's face it, you know, I'm trying to think, like, there's still a good chance that, that Kate Winslet might still get in for Lee, considering the celebrity push she has right now, in terms of campaigning. Watch out. Watch out for Kate Winslet. She may very well still happen. So, yeah. The SAG Awards don't matter this year. By the time the SAG Awards are happening, the Oscar voting for the winners will have already been done, which means the awards will not shake up the race in any shape. Maybe, although, God, it really is tough, because it's also like, you know, so maybe the BAFTAs will have a say this year. Maybe. You might be onto something. Who are you predicting for supporting actress outside the top 2? That category is crazy. I am predicting... Let me look on Award Expert. For actress, I have Demi Moore, Mikey Madison, Fernanda Torres, Marianne Jean-Baptiste, and Carlos Sofia Gascon. Although, then again, maybe I should... You know what? Actually, no, I'll take out Marianne Jean-Baptiste and replace her with Kate Winslet. Because I feel like Kate Winslet's going to be... Like, we're in for a rude awakening on Oscar morning. Again, don't take the campaigning she's had with a grain of salt. That might happen. Like, literally having Dwayne Johnson campaigning for her. I mean, my God, how does that say about, like, how Hollywood as overall feels about her performance in Lee? Maybe Erivo could miss the Oscars like Margot last year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that might... I'm thinking we're going to see that happen. Yeah. Jonatas. Like, I feel like we are going to see that happen. For me, Zoe, Grande, Rossellini, Qualley, and Jones. Maybe Deadweiler. Oh, I would say Danielle Deadweiler is not happening. No. Like, SAG, I feel like it makes sense why she would get in that SAG, but there's so many other big contenders in Best Picture right now that I feel like Monica will not be happening. Low nomination like Cruise. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. But I don't want to, like, I don't know if, again, who knows what's happening. It's really confusing. Like, right now, I guess right now I still have Ingenue Ellis Taylor in, but as long as the Nickel Boys is still in Best Picture. And I know it sounds crazy, but lone Critics' Choice is better than lone SAG. Like, you can get nominated for an acting award if you have lone SAG more than you have, like, lone Critics. No, with lone SAG, no, lone Critics' Choice more than you would with lone SAG. Grande, Saldana, Jones, Rossellini, Qualley. I'm still not... I'm still not sure if Margaret Qualley's gonna get in. Because, like, maybe she gets in at BAFTA. That's a maybe. But it seems like she might be just, like, getting into places where there's, like, 6 nominees instead of 5. But yeah. But I would like to see Margaret Qualley get in. Imagine if Jamie Lee Curtis gets into BAFTA. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. If she gets into BAFTA, she's getting that Oscar nomination. Oh my God. Because at that point, Jamie Lee Curtis will have a life of her own as an awards player. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, why'd you put that in my head, Aaron? Okay, granted, I've had this thought in my head for a while, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. When the BAFTA Awards happen, there will only be 2 days left in the Oscar voting for the winners. I'm not sure 2 days is enough to make that much of a difference. Unless they extend Oscar winners voting. I don't know. I don't know what's, again, I don't know. Ow. I don't know what's going on this year in terms of, like, what, yeah. What about that last slot for sound? I'm between Alien and Gladiator. I'm actually I'm going to go with Alien, because, like, Gladiator did not get a single nomination at the Motion Picture Sound Editors Guild. Not one nomination. So I might actually kind of go with Alien. I think Oscar voting, even with the extension, ends before Oscar noms. Yeah. But I think they were talking about, like, I think they were talking about the winners, voting for the winners. Do we think that Culkin is a lock win for supporting actor? I think he may miss at the other award ceremonies. If A Real Pain is not in Best Picture, I would not say he's locked in. He's not locked in. Like, if you're not in Best Picture, you are inherently weak. You're inherently weak. And it's not like Kieran Culkin is like a Hollywood legend. Like, no, he's kind of only gotten this much, acclaim and praise in the past, like, maybe 10 years. Mainly for Succession. Are you putting Better Man in the top 5 for VFX? Usually we see a British film in the category. That's not usually the case. Like, that's not really the case. A lot of the time, like, no, not really. Unless you're talking about BAFTA. But if we're talking about the Oscars, that doesn't always happen. I'm actually, for that 5th slot in visual effects, I'm predicting Deadpool and Wolverine for the Oscar. Because they really love their Marvel movies, and, like, again, as I've said, Deadpool Wolverine is shown to be pretty strong in the techs, in the tech categories, or like the tech guilds so far, mainly with sound, and that's a pretty good indicator as to whether it'll do well in visual effects. So, not always, but in the last years we always see one. We didn't really get one last. Okay, well, there was Napoleon, sure, but, like, I would need to see what the Visual Effects Society does. But I'm still very content on saying I'll probably stick with Deadpool and Wolverine for that last slot. Who do you think is getting the 5th spot in each acting spot? I mean, the thing is, my acting spot looks different from a lot of other people's. It really is like, it really depends. You'll see. 1917, Christopher Robin, All Quiet, Well, All Quiet wasn't really a British film, it's a German film. So you gotta keep that in mind. No Time to Die, Tenet. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit more coincidental than anything. But yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front was German, not British. But do you think Erivo is likelier to get number 1 votes, unlike Robbie? I don't. The fact is, I feel like there's just way too much competition. There's just so much competition, and again, Wicked is not even going to be as strong as Barbie. So yeah. But Koka is highly trending right now as Hollywood darling. He was like Jamie Lee was. Oh no! He's. Kieran Culkin is not Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis has been like a Hollywood star for decades at this point. Decades. Kieran Culkin, I mean, yeah, everyone mainly knows him from like Succession, but like I'm not really willing to bet that he's gonna get I would not call him like an industry darling right now. Like, no, like Jamie Lee Curtis had like a whole, like, she's been around since like the 70s starring in movies. So it's like, my score 5. Brutalist, Challengers, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked. In case if Oscars hate both animated films and Sing Sing. Don't predict Wicked. The score in Wicked is not really that original. Yeah, there's technically an original score, but it's the underscore. I don't think that's going to get nominated for the Oscar, though. I really don't. If the Oscars were so snooty to, like, disqualify Dune, I don't think Wicked's going to get nominated. Honestly, I feel like maybe Blitz might get that 5th slot for score, because it's showing to have some support, maybe not within the guilds, but within the Academy and the BAFTAs. So I feel like they might actually just nominate Blitz for score. Unless Sing Sing has a rebound, which I'm not really expecting that. I'm not really expecting that to happen. But yeah. I'm wondering if Gomez could still get into BAFTA. She should have gotten to SAG. Honestly, I don't think there is ranked choice voting unlike at the Oscars. I feel like isn't ranked choice voting only done for like Best Picture at the Oscars? I thought that's how it worked. Oh God. Oh. Man. But yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. You'll see my and the thing is, ranked choice is only for Best Picture. Yeah. The Apprentice has a high chance for PGA, and if it still has a good chance for Picture. I don't know if it has a high chance for PGA, because it didn't make a lot of money. That's the thing. It didn't really, like, let me look at the box office. I don't think, like, The Apprentice, I don't think did very well at the box office. Yeah, no. The Apprentice made $17 million on a $16 million budget. It was a flop. It was a bona fide flop. So, like, PGA doesn't really like to nominate flops. They like to nominate big, successful movies. I also think Conclave will not appear in the production design category. The last time a contemporary movie to do that, to appear, was The Father. And yeah, you can see why The Father got nominated as well. I'm not predicting. I do expect a Conclave to get in at the BAFTAs, which technically means it will technically have everything. But here's the thing. Critics' Choice, they just like to nominate Best Picture nominees all the time in every category possible. Art Directors Guild, Conclave had the advantage of being in the contemporary film category, so of course it was going to get in. And at the BAFTAs, it's British. So I do think it misses the Oscar nomination. Why do you hate Honora so badly? They only scream for like 10 minutes in the movie, and the characters are only annoying for like a scene or two. I thought they were annoying for the entire thing. Also, I don't hate Honora. I mean, I like to play up the whole Honora thing, but I don't hate it. I just really dislike it. You know? Conclave wins adapted screenplay, in my opinion. Yeah, I probably would say that too. Yeah, I'd say that. That makes the most sense to me right now. Do you think Burger could miss the Oscars? Unless then again, it's like, who would take his place, though? Okay, unless, and this might happen. If All We Imagine Is Light has like a late surge, if it gets nominated for picture and, no, not picture. If it gets nominated for director and screenplay at the BAFTAs, oh, watch out for All We Imagine Is Light in Best Picture. Watch out. Because maybe that could take the 10th slot. And if that, like, so, but at the same time, there was buzz for Capadia. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there was. But right now I have Burger in, but oh my god. Yeah, I would have to very much consider it. Like, if All We Imagine Is Light gets gets director and original screenplay at BAFTA, we may have to reconsider the idea that maybe, like, we may have to actually look at the idea that maybe All We Imagine Is Light could get into Best Picture. The Apprentice was bought for a discount, bro. Its $16 million budget was fronted by a GoFundMe. It's not a big flop. It did well overseas. I'm just looking at what the financials say, okay? It cost $16 million to make, and it made $17 million. It's like, that's a flop. I don't know. I love the movie. I think it's great. I think The Apprentice is great. But there's kind of no two ways about it. People just didn't watch the movie. People didn't watch the movie. They didn't like it. It is, though. It is a flop. I don't know what to tell you. There is usually a snub in Best Director every year. Yeah, you're kind of right. You're kind of right, Giancarlo. Oh my god, do I actually have to consider, like, yeah, wait. Does All We Imagine Is Light actually get into Best Picture? Does it actually happen? And the thing is, it doesn't need the BAFTA long list because Drive My Car also did not get BAFTA long listed for Best Film. Holy shit. Oh my god. BAFTA is indeed late into Oscar final voting as of right now. That's similar to SAG last year, where SAG was held late into Oscar voting and Lily Gladstone losing. We'll have to see. And always a non-English language director to appear in the 5 has to appear at BAFTAs. Exception is Usland, the only one. But also, Triangle of Sadness did make Best Film 10 at the BAFTAs. Hamaguchi was nominated, but yeah. I will concede, like, or what if Coralie Fargi loses the director nomination at the Oscars and instead we get Pio Capadia? What if she gets nominated at the Oscars over Coralie Fargi? That could happen. Honestly. That might happen. That could happen. I need to see how well All We Imagine Is Light does at the BAFTAs, though. Again, if All We Imagine Is Light gets a director nomination and an original screenplay nomination, then good God, like, we have to rethink everything now. We have to rethink everything. So Fargi or Capadia has to appear at the BAFTAs. If not, I don't know. I'm predicting them both currently, which you'll see in my BAFTA predictions video here soon. But, however, I think they will both appear because nothing else really makes sense for a director nomination right now. Nothing really, so. But yeah, my god. I have to actually consider that idea. That All We Imagine Is Light might get into Best Picture. Jesus Christ. That might happen. Ooh. My wife got me like, ooh, ah. Like, if you know Jack's Films, that's a little reference for Jack's Films. Hold on. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Chatting with you all tonight. Lol confirms how much of a clusterfuck this award season is. Yeah, absolutely. Wait, hold on. As a Brazilian, I'm rooting for a surprise and the movie appear in the adapted screenplay, but I know that's a long shot. Oh, for I'm Still Here. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm wondering if Rossellini could somehow take BAFTA. Oh, wait. If Rossellini took BAFTA, then wouldn't that mean Conclave wins Best Picture at BAFTA? Because, like, that would, like... Oh... Oh, I'm not predicting that. I'm not predicting that to happen. But imagine if that would happen. Could I'm Still Here squeeze into picture? At this point, no, not really. Because I think honestly, there's a legitimate chance that All We Imagine Is Light could get into Best Picture. So I would not say I'm Still Here is getting nominated. Not really. Not. I don't think so. Ooh, boy, man, that again, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, there's so much happening right now, my God. But let's see. Hold on. Should we forget about James Mangold? I feel like that's a lone DGA nomination that doesn't really go anywhere. I would still have him in the list, of course, because he got DGA, but I don't know. I feel like he would, you know. Yeah, Mangold's a classic DGA snub. I could see Jacques Audiard upsetting a BAFTA for director. Oh! If that happens, Emilia Perez is taking Best Picture at the Oscars. Because I said, if Jacques Audiard, at some point, like whether it's DGA or BAFTA, like surprises for director, Jesus, like then again, DGA I feel like is a little bit more correlative than BAFTA for Best Director. I'm Still Here are getting more attention in the right time, but I don't think there is a shot to be in the top 10 for Best Picture. Yeah, I feel like it's just too crowded, especially if the sudden international slot that wants to get in is going to be All We Imagine Is Light. Yeah, I feel like I just feel like it's just a little bit too crowded for I'm Still Here. What state do you live in? West Virginia. West Virginia. I'm gonna be real. I don't like. I don't really like the song, Country Roads. I actually really don't like that song. So yeah. Although I do want to try to like move out of West Virginia at some point. The job opportunities here are awful. Absolutely awful. If Emilia Perez wins Best Picture Oscar, I will stop watching movies. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I'd prefer it over a Nora. Sorry, not sorry. Oh. But yeah. So yeah, it is really chaotic. It is really chaotic. Ooh. Pitchforks for all the Honora slander. Well, for you, what's the worst Best Picture winner of the century? For me, it's Crash or Green Book by far. For me, it's Nomadland. I thought granted, I've not seen all the Best Picture winners from the current, or if you're talking about like for the, if you're talking about for like the 21st century, then like for me, it's like I've not seen all of them, but of the ones I have seen, I'd say Nomadland. It was very boring for me. Actually, I want to go on to Gold Derby. Can we go on to Gold Derby and see what the prognosticators are predicting? Well, yeah. Let's take a look at the. Let's take a look. Oh shit! Nothing But Lag is live on Twitch. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, this is good. This is good. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at these, shall we? I'm just too old school with movies. I accept and welcome change to a point, but lol. I don't know what that means. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but like, oh god, Sing Sing is dropping. But yeah, okay, so they're predicting the Brutalist to win. People will call me crazy about with how Dune is doing. I don't think it's a lock for Best Picture. I have it at number 8, but I could see them forgetting about it. If it loses a Best Picture nomination, I will like jump out a window. My God, I can't stand that idea. I think it'll be in for. I think it will get nominated for Best Picture. But my God, I would hate it if it actually got snubbed. Look at that. All I Imagine Is Light is at number 12 with the experts. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Let's look at director. All right. Yeah, Brady Corbet for The Brutalist. All right. Best Actress. Oh, wow. Okay, Demi Moore is like skyrocketing right now. My God, she's skyrocketing. Like she's going to end up having more predicted the wins. How do you get dark mode on Gold Derby? Well, I have this extension called Dark Reader. It's a browser extension. You can probably look it up on like, the Google, I think it's like the Google store or something like the I don't know exactly what it is, but basically like it's with the Google extensions, like you could look up Dark Reader. All right, Dark Reader, and yeah, it has that. Is Nickel Boys falling? Actually, let me see. Nickel Boys is at number 11. I'd probably put them above Sing Sing right now. But we'll see. It may be a real pain, but we'll have to see. Director. Oh, yeah, we already saw director. Ah, ooh. All I Imagine Is Light could be Triangle of the Year. 3 noms and 3 major noms. That's what I'm saying. If Nickel Boys misses PGA, bye-bye. I wouldn't necessarily say bye-bye. Because, like, But then again, I guess it also depends on how well. I guess it will also depend on how well All We Imagine Is Light is doing. That could also be a factor. Nickel Boys never got to me either, so annoyed with not being able to see a lot of these contenders. I know, right? That's such a shame. Alright, let's see. Lead actor. Oh, Timothée Chalamet is climbing up. He's climbing up. Yeah. Supporting actress. Okay, yeah, Zoe Saldana is taking the first place. I still think Felicity Jones will be fine, although Danielle Deadwyler, I really don't think she's happening. No. Nickel Boys, in theory, is more precursor-proof compared to most movies, but we'll see how that pans out. Like, I think there is a chance it could get in off of just, like, picture and screenplay. Because we have had that happen recently with, like, women talking and past lives. That's not impossible. And plus, if it's in Best Picture, it would win Writers Guild, you know? So I do think that might be happening. Supporting actor. Alright, yeah, Kieran... Again, if A Real Pain's not in Best Picture, I just don't think Kieran Culkin's taking supporting actor. I just don't think that's happening. Actually, I just realized this is my top 5. This is my top 5 right here. My god. Adapted screenplay. I still think Dune Part 2 will do fine. Although, then again, there is also a complete unknown. Ooh. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Oh, if Sing Sing's not in Best Picture, then I can't predict that for adapted screenplay. I just cannot. I just cannot do that. The Oscar nominations are being revealed on a Sunday. Well, they're being revealed on a Sunday as of now. Like, as of now, maybe. We'll have to see. Original screenplay. Again, watch out for All We Imagine Is Light. Watch out. Also, by September 5. Remember when that was a threat? Heh. Goodbye. Cinematography. Alright. I still watch out for Maria. Even if it doesn't get... As long as Maria gets ASC, I feel like that's all it needs to get a cinematography nomination. Also, a complete unknown. Oh, people are doubting this. People are really doubting this. Oh. Also, Nickel Boys I think is dead. Unless it gets if it gets ASC, then we could talk, but I don't know. Costume design. Yeah. Oh, wait. Watch out for Beetlejuice. Watch out. Wait. Alright, yeah. Film editing. Oh, wait. How's only one expert predicting the substance? What? If September 5 shows up at PGA, I'll actually die laughing. Jesus Christ. That would be insane. And it's not even like, again, it's not even a big box office success, so that'd be weird if that happened. Alright. Oh, again, people are really doubting Emilia Perez. They don't need to do... No, like, again, do not doubt Emilia Perez. Do not doubt that movie in makeup. Jesus Christ, do not. People need to get their heads together. That's so getting in. Let's see. Production design. No one's predicting Beetlejuice. That's funny. Wait, is no one predicting it? That's funny, because Beetlejuice might actually happen. Beetlejuice may actually happen. People doubting Emilia Perez are either coping or aren't following the season. Especially when you look at, like, what they did with, like, let me look at this. Look at this! Look at this, like, Jesus Christ! Like, this is Carla Sofia Gascon under prosthetics. How does this not get nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, people? How does that not get nominated? This is an insane achievement in makeup. Like, my God. I really think it's going to get nominated for Best Makeup. And honestly, it's number 2 to win. If The Substance somehow does not win Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Emilia Perez would, because of this. Gee, like, my God. Emilia Perez is currently number 5 slot for makeup. I would suggest number 2. Because again, if it's nominated, it's number 2 to win. And if they really want to go all out for Emilia Perez, like if we're having an Emilia Perez night at the Oscars, oh boy, wow. That could actually win. Like, the makeup could actually win in that film. Because it is legitimately impressive work. Even Will Mavity said that the makeup in Emilia Perez was this work was so good that people actually were wondering if that was people were actually wondering if that was just a completely different actor altogether. No way that Substance and Wicked are more fragile to appear in the category than Emilia Perez. Oh, I would say Wicked is definitely vulnerable because there's not much prosthetic work going on. Because the thing is, I've always been saying this to people and no one ever listens. The Oscars like prosthetic makeup more than anyone else. They don't really do the most they did for Wicked was maybe they gave Cynthia Erivo prosthetic ears. But there's so many other films this year that have way more prosthetics. I was even the one who called Barbie not getting nominated for makeup. I told everyone Barbie's not happening because it's just not a prosthetics movie. And people were like, but there's so much hairstyling. They have to nominate it. I was like, they're not going to. And then sure enough, it didn't even make the short list. I'm just saying Wicked might not get nominated for makeup. Not when you have competition like this in makeup, or The Substance, or even The Apprentice. The Apprentice might even happen. Top 5 right now: Substance, Wicked, Beetlejuice, Nosferatu, and Emilia Perez. I would suggest looking towards something The Apprentice, or even Waltzing with Brando. You think Wicked's biggest challenge? Justin says, I think Wicked's biggest challenge was making the shortlist. I don't even know if that's really that much of a big challenge because hairstyling movies always get in the shortlist. Like West Side Story. I remember people were saying West Side Story was going to get nominated for makeup and hairstyling over Coming to America. And I said, Coming to America is coming for that Oscar nom. And sure enough, it actually got nominated over West Side Story. So you're always going to see some hairstyling movies in the makeup shortlist, but I just don't think it's happening for Wicked. At least not in terms of the win. Getting nominated for makeup and hairstyling. Because also you have to keep in mind, there's also this little movie called Waltzing with Brando, where they took Billy Zane and made him look like Marlon Brando. Watch out for... How do you watch all these movies? Well, I haven't seen Waltzing with Brando. But I will say... just looking at... That's Billy Zane. That's actor Billy Zane. The Oscars will always nominate, Nothing Burger movies for makeup and hairstyling over the big popular films. Look at Golda. Everyone doubted me when I said Golda was getting nominated for makeup earlier in that year, and I was like, they completely transformed. What was it? They completely transformed Helen Mirren into this other person, and it's and no one cared about Golda except for the makeup. So watch out for something like Waltzing with Brando, because I think that last slot is either going to be Waltzing with Brando, Nosferatu, or The Apprentice. One of those three. Because again, they just like prosthetics more. What is this? Really hoping for a different man getting makeup. I think it will. I think it's good now. I think it's good to get in for makeup right now. I would say that. Wicked has landed in every makeup guild. Les Miserables won for this. If The Substance doesn't get nominated, it's Wicked that's winning it. Watch out for Wicked. It will surprise everyone you watch. I'm not willing to bank on that. And also, with Les Miserables, they were still very much the main thing, they were still very much transforming Hugh Jackman in the beginning of the film, and what was it? And what was her Anne Hathaway in the film as well, where they had to make these actors look through makeup look really different than what they were in real life. So it's like, I don't know if this is a good comparison. Like, whereas with, I don't know if it's a good comparison to Les Miserables. Wicked, it's really just like the most of what they did was like they made Cynthia Erivo green. But that's not really enough. I just don't think it's enough to get nominated. They like prosthetics. Different Man is more showy, don't you think? More showy than what, would you say? Because Different Man, I think, is that, like, absolutely... but, like, I would absolutely say A Different Man's getting nominated. Like, the makeup is very showy. And the fact that it even showed up at the Makeup Guild, it's like, that's all the convincing I need, you know? That is all the convincing I need for that film to get into makeup, you know? I think it's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. Speaking of which, actually, let's take a look at what's in for makeup right now. Oh, wait, no. We already saw what was in makeup. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying Wicked's probably going to lose that nomination. Score. Okay, so people are mostly predicting The Brutalist. It's so weird right now. It's so weird. Song. Yeah, El Mal's leading. All right. Sound. Oh, people are catching up to Alien Romulus, but yeah, I would say maybe Alien Romulus edges out Gladiator 2. Visual effects. Twisters, I don't think it's happening. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't think it's happening. I really think Alien Romulus is just coming for that nomination. And yeah, this animated feature lineup is so locked in. It's so funny. I might get ready to wrap it up here in a bit. Do you watch all the awards predictors? Not all of them, but I watch quite a few of them. But yeah, I might get ready to... I might get ready to head out. Cause I do want to get the BAFTA video out, but at the same time, it's like, you know, a lot of you guys are still watching, but still, I really like that. How often should I do live streams like this? How often should I do live streams? Because clearly these are working out very well. They're working out very well. Yeah, just check. There's a ranked choice voting for Oscar nominations. Oscar winners, however, is popular vote except for Best Picture. Yeah, oh, wait, so there's ranked choice voting for Oscar nominations. Ooh, okay. Once a week. All right, maybe. Although that would mean, okay, so that means 2 streams a week. There's the members-only streams, and then because I do want to let you guys know, with these memberships, you could potentially get, wait, hold on. You could potentially get up to 2 streams a week. It would depend. Like maybe I'll do once a week public streams. Maybe we'll have to see. Nuts for 2 is getting what? 3 noms: makeup, cinematography, costume, maybe production design. We'll have to see. We'll have to see about that. We have to see how well BAFTA loves Nosferatu. But yeah, we got, in case you don't know, we got a lot of cool emojis here, badges. We get exclusive videos, like me covering the awards race, like covering the regional critics circles. God, I can't speak today. I can't speak. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff for members. If you want to become one, you also get lots of emojis. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Louise said, sorry I joined so late. Oh man, I'm actually getting ready to wrap up here in a bit. Sorry, broski. Oh, but yeah, hold on a second. Oh dang. I might be getting ready to wrap up. Cause I do want to get some food, but still, I really appreciate you guys coming over here. Like this is like, it really means a lot to me that you guys will show up for these streams. It's a lot of fun. I'm still trying to figure out everything. God, I want to put out an updated schedule for uploads, but I can't do that because like we don't know what's going to get delayed. You know, we don't really know what's going to keep getting delayed. Still, I do like, yeah. There's so much happening right now, and yeah, guys. So I might get ready to head off. But you know. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining the stream and, you know, just talking about stuff. Again, maybe we could try and make this a weekly thing. So, I think I'll probably end it there, guys. Have a good night. Expect the BAFTA nominations video pretty soon, within the next couple of hours or so. But yeah, guys, take care. Yeah, take care, guys. It's been good. Like, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I don't know, but like, yeah. Be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, there's going to be more delays.